Hello and welcome to Frank's School. Loving German Grammar, 16th day. Here's, in a way, a sentence I've been waiting for. That story goes on like this. The little girl saw her follow the ball with her eye. It went into the well, and then she started to cry. When wie sie so klagte, oh, wait a minute. I said I get in too big a hurry. I think it's und wieso sie klagte. Und wie sie so klagte, that's right. rief ihr jemand zu. Was hast du vor, Königstochter? Du schreitst ja, dass sich ein Stein erbarmen möchte. Boy, a lot of mistakes here. And as she so complained, or, mourned, I would translate that as complained, called to her somebody to. Called, her somebody to. Was hast du vor? What have you in front? What have you before you? What's your problem? We would say. What have you? King's daughter. Du schreitst ja. Du screams. Ja is an interjection. It's really hard. It just makes it stronger. Dass sich ein Stein erbarmen möchte. That itself a stone pity might. that you could make a stone feel pity. We would have to say in English. It's quite different. Dass sich ein Stein erbarmen möchte. All right, let's take a look at the grammar. I said this is a sentence in a way I've been waiting for because of two things. And as and as she so complained, past tense. Rufen is the infinitive. This is the past tense anyway. Called. Here's the dative case of the feminine singular pronoun, her. Jemand. That's the word I was looking for in a way. Jemand. Somebody. We would have to say somebody. That is an indefinite pronoun, and I've been waiting for one of them because that is a problem which I need to address with my German, and I'm sure I can. So, now this is one of those separable prefixes or separable prepositions. It's rief zu riefen, you might say. Was hast du vor? What have you? Well, I already said that. For would be an adverb in this case, or again, vorhaben, to have something before. That you could put those two together. It's a question. Direct address, Königstochter. Du schreitst, ja. All right, present tense. So, and that's another reason I was happy to have this. Although this is a story, this is not the past tense now. This is schreien. It means to scream. And schreitst, third person singular, present tense. Ja, and there's a interjection. Dass sich ein Stein. There's that function word, I call it. A reflexive pronoun. So you pity. You don't pity yourself in a way. It involves yourself, I guess, when you pity. I thought about looking this up in more detail, but a stone could do that. A stone itself feel pity could, and möchte. I was looking for that too. There we go. Now we've got the subjunctive mode or mood. I'm never sure which way to say that. Subjunctive mode or mood. I'll leave it as mode. Yeah, I think sometimes people say it both ways. That is really cool in languages, but it's hard. It's a little hard to understand. It has to do with doubt. When there's a statement that isn't absolutely clear, but there's a certain amount of doubt well then, many languages, maybe all languages, I don't know, have a way to put that into the, I don't know if it always goes on the verb or not, but in German it does. So, if I, might, möchte would be translated as might, and it's related to what's going on in English. Look at that spelling. Look at that spelling right there. It's related to what's going on in English. But this is a very interesting collection of verbs, these modal auxiliaries. They're called modal auxiliaries. You add them to the verb. Modal auxiliary would be one, but I should make it plural because there's a collection of them. And I mostly have them under control. One of the things I want to say is for an English speaker, modal auxiliaries in German, they almost come natural. That's not the case in the Romance languages. In Portuguese, for example, and I don't want to switch too much to get my thought into that, but a lot of this stuff goes on with the word endings. They don't really have the separate auxiliaries, the helping verbs, in the same way that we in the Germanic languages use. Mögen means to like, mag means I like. This would be say I liked. But when it mutates, and here would be the past participle, gemacht. But when it mutates, that's how you get the subjunctive mode. So it goes from mochte to möchte. And now there's a certain element of doubt in so. If I said I could do that, you see, it's a little tricky to translate. I could do that. Ich konnte das tun. That clearly I could do that. But if I said in German, ich könnte das tun, in English we would still have to say could. This is the past participle, or the past. That's the past tense of the verb können, to be able to do something. But könnte, now, well, maybe I could. I could do it. I could do it. See, in English you have to change your voice almost to achieve that. It's not quite as neat and clean. Well, I hope I'm getting this right. Anyway, these are helping verbs. And, I'm certainly not explaining it. And don't forget, I'm not a German teacher. And in a way, I don't even feel like I'm teaching German grammar. I'm trying to teaching you to love German grammar. That's what I'm trying to do. And now I want to swing the camera one more time. And I know everything's messy over here. But I want you to look at this chart again. You should be able to see that. Here are the helping verbs, HV helping verbs. Shall and should, we'll see that difference. You shall do it, you should do it. That's subjunctive. Will, would, I would do it if, subjunctive. I may do it, I might do it, I must, I ought, may, might, they're subjunctive. I want to eventually study close what we've done exactly in English with these meanings that we want to carry. We've used German, but we've simplified it. I can do it, I could do it. See, I can do it, I could, well, there's that doubt. Do, does, did is a whole other matter. That's not subjunctive mode, but this is. Now I want to show you that. And the other thing I want to show you on the chart is clear over there. Indefinite pronouns. I got some stuff here I got to step across, but maybe I'll go put it across here. That way, I don't have to see me, you see my hand anyway. Here's the pronoun side of the chart, and here's the indefinite pronouns. I put them in two colors because some are singular and some are plural. The red are singular. Each, but then a word like, and both did it, well then that's going to be plural. I don't have I don't have time to go into this. Indeed, this could be the subject of a whole week probably. But somebody called to her, somebody, someone, something, somebody else, anybody, everybody. It's like a mix and match, put it together as you want in English. In German, I don't have this under control, and I will, because I'm very sure I can. This really is just vocabulary. I just need to take the time to study them and get them down. All right. So how do you say anybody? Say it's it's a weak spot in my German, which I will fix. All right, I got the shoes. I'm going to sleep 2 more nights, and then I'm sleeping on a plane. Oh, I walked off camera. See you next time.